world won't be destroyed by those who do evil and bad things, right? The world's going to be destroyed by all of the good people who do nothing. You know, everybody is outraged, and rightfully so, with what's going on in the world. But you really need to take a hard look in the mirror, because we are where we are because of citizen apathy and disengagement and cynicism by pretty much everybody in American culture, right? There's a very small people who are activists and who are out there actively putting themselves out there to be part of the solution, while the majority of us are at the water cooler talking noise, on social media talking noise, but you're not doing shit. And so what we consistently see in American society is good people who are angry and frustrated and voice their opinions when something happens, but then quickly go back to their day-to-day and don't embrace their citizenship, their responsibilities as a citizen, their duties as a neighbor, their duties as a family member, a cousin or a neighbor, or a son or a daughter. There are duties and responsibilities. You don't just have rights. You have responsibilities that go with those rights. And because we are a shit society in America right now, the majority of us are apathetic and cynical. We don't participate. We don't participate in HOA. We don't participate in your city council. You don't do midterm elections. All you do is you focus on the group that you're in. I'm in the liberal group, or I'm in the conservative group. I'm on this team. I'm on that team. We're Americans. We're supposed to be having real conversations on how we fix the issues and challenges that face us all. That's the problem. And so right now, we have an opportunity. COVID, the police brutality, the dysfunctionalism in our society has given us an opportunity to decide which way we want to go. Are we going to do a gut check and get better and realize that, you know what, I don't want to go back to where we were. I don't want to go back, because this is where we were. All of the police brutality and the black folks getting murdered by cops in the street, all of the road rage and the anger and the school shootings. I don't want to go back to normal. I want to get back to better. So that's what I do. That's what I have been doing. That's what I do with these videos. I'm trying to be a spark, a catalyst to us being better and moving towards a more perfect union. But that's going to require people to own their responsibilities as citizens, step up, do the right thing. We know what right is. We know the difference between right and wrong. We have a sense of a moral compass. We need to get back to that. We need to raise our standards for our politicians. We need to develop coping skills so we can deal with the rigors of life, communication skills so we can communicate with each other, conflict resolution skills so we can resolve conflict, courage and commitment to do the right thing regardless of the consequences. Don't be social, don't be politically expedient with your comment and condemnation of evil. If it's evil, call it out. These are things that are very simple, but yet, for whatever reason, we don't have the courage to stand up and say what's right. I challenge anybody to critique my content, my posts, and tell me where I'm wrong for standing up for what I stand up for. So there's your call to action, America. If you're outraged right now in this moment in time where Mr. Floyd was murdered by the police, and you should be, where Mr. Aubrey down in Atlanta was murdered by them damn racists who tracked him down and chased him down like he was some kind of animal. If you're outraged by all of this police brutality and all of this dysfunctionalism, it is your responsibility as a citizen to do something, to work with other engaged citizens, to be the check and the balance towards, the check and the balance of our police and our elected officials in our democratic republic. We have to be the check and the balance by having the conversations with each other, resolving the conflict, and then coming up with viable solutions that benefit the majority of people, because this is not utopia. Everybody ain't gonna be happy with the solution. But we need to move towards the more perfect union. And that means owning your titles. So get to work. Use this time to do something constructive, to bring some solutions to the table. Everybody's bitching and moaning, but I don't see any solutions.
So I'm dropping solutions. There are solutions are going to be provided at the end of this or at the beginning of this. But we need to be focused on solutions. We're going to move in the direction of our focus. And if all we're doing is focused on bitching and moaning, complaining and fighting and violence, then we're going to get more bitching, moaning, fighting, and violence. We need to get to work. All right, here you go. 5 things you can do right now to end police brutality.